Good morning, and welcome back to is it episode 6, possibly, of our survival Let's Play on No Man's Land. Today we're gonna put it on ×5 because I've had it off, and because it's a new day, we've got a new trailer of wood to go and sell. If you look in the top right hand corner, we're at minus €599. That is because our loan payment came through as normal, 1,666. That was slightly offset by the money we made overnight from the turbine. So they're 189, so it wasn't much, but it's the start of sort of reducing that deficit, isn't it? And then we've made a little bit from selling the tomatoes. I'm interested to see at the end of today, so more like after, well, up until we get to midnight basically, how much we've made from each, just to see how much room we still need to sort of close, what the gap is in that 1666. Because like I've said previously, until we bridge that, this will be impossible, because we'll just be firefighting the whole time, mate. And obviously there's no way we can reduce that loan payment at the minute, so that's going to have to stay in place, and we're just going to have to sort of work around it. 2,000, that was nothing, was it? I've just looked as well. Our tractor is already about £4,500 in need of repairs, and that's after 3 days. Right, I'm going to go and get another trailer full and we'll be back. Second load, just going on now. Right, 3,208. So we're nearly at 5,500. Nothing to do. Right, I'm going to get back and I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with that hill. Right, we're going to try to put a 4th field in. Whether we'll be able to or not, I'm not sure, but we'll give it a go. I'm not sure whether we'll have the power basically to be able to work on this hill here. Especially when, I mean, at the minute we might be able to now. Actually, I was going to say at the minute we can't even afford to fix our tractor, but I think we'd be able to but then we'd be back in a position where we wouldn't have enough money to pay the loan at the end of the day. I mean, we're close now to the point where I think it'll be the next episode in harvesting our field. I'm going to square that off rather than. So our first field, that should be ready in the next in-game day, which I'll probably only have. This in-game day will be this episode. Right, it's better. I started to get worried there. But I think we were struggling because of the rock, not because of the incline. We're not going to get too far over here either. See, on that one it shows like we've got loads of space. I know we don't have access to that tree. Right. If I leave it there. Just before we came back, there was three of them trees there, just them same sort of size. That went and cleared. Do you know, looking at that, we might be able to get a little bit further over. Just take up all the space we can. Maybe not. Right, so if we keep this straight, we should be alright. See all three of our fields at the minute. All at varying stages of growth. I mean, in if this was 19, there'd be potatoes in probably the majority of these fields, because it was so, the equipment, because of the different mods, the equipment was so cheap that it made starting off something like this really easy. And it was quite profitable as well, just compared to your sort of outlay to what you were getting back. It was a really good way to start. Obviously that option isn't up to us at the minute. It's not going to be a bad size really, is it? I mean, we're literally, at the minute, we're just trying to eke out any sort of profit we can, to the point where there's a tiny bit of land next to where our bale shed is, what's got our combine in at the minute. I'm even considering changing that over and putting a small field in there, just to get some cash coming in. Right, this might be a bit of a test. It's more the cedar I'm worried about. I might just have to go across on a couple of bits. Right, so that's working fine. We'll get a time lapse on and we'll be back close to the end. couple of passes and we should be done. Again, now that it's ploughed, it actually looks like a decent sized area, doesn't it? I say a couple of passes. If I stay on track and actually do how it should be, it will only be a couple of passes. Yeah, so it'll be another decent sized field. I mean, even just looking, if I just, it doesn't really improve it, does it? I'll bring it up on this map. That's all we own there. I think it's safe to say we're maximising what we can get, aren't we? The only bit that I'm considering now is this bit here. Other from that, I can't really see what else we can do with just this plot. And each plot, by the way, is 85 grand. Which I can't remember. Is that different to No Man's Land on 19? Because I came onto this thinking each plot was 45. But maybe it was 85. Absolutely typical. 100% that was always going to happen, wasn't it? Right, there we go. Right, we'll go and get the seeder. I'm very much aware we've only got 70 litres left in the seeder, however, I'm not 100% sure that it's even going to work, to be honest. I'm not even going to do the seeding as a time lapse. I'm going to jump it, but we'll see. Sorry, we've only got 30 litres left. We must have used 70 litres. Right, I'm telling you now. Oh, that tree as well there. Why I didn't just chop that down, I have no idea. Oh, no, don't do that. I want to lower it. I didn't even think about crop type, but it's barley. If I'd thought about it, I would have put sorghum in, to be honest. Right, well, we can see from that we're at 3 miles an hour. The tractor's jumping down to 1. The tractor's generally hating life. And it's going to be a mega slow job. Right, I'm going to get this done off camera. There will be a trip over to the store and we'll come back once we're close to the end. Okay, I've just been thinking that this is going to take us so long and I might not even do it all in one go. And it's going to take us so long because our tractor's just hasn't got enough power. It needs doing and it will do it, but until I can fix the tractor properly it's going to be difficult. So I'm going to carry on doing this. I was always going to end the episode at the end of this day anyway. There wasn't going to be another episode for this in-game day. So in the next episode we're going to be harvesting our first field, hopefully. I think that should be ready. And then it's just going to be a knock-on effect from there. These feel it's going to be really, hopefully, sort of every episode after. So we'll leave you there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.